Putting God first in our lives is one of the most significant decisions anyone can make. It involves prioritizing our relationship with God over all other aspects of life, whether they are personal goals, career pursuits, relationships, or material possessions. This principle is often emphasized in religious teachings and traditions because it has the power to transform not only our outlook on life, but also the very essence of our being. When we put God first, we acknowledge that He is the creator of everything in our lives, the universe, and every part of our existence. This recognition does not only come from a theological perspective, but from a deeper understanding that our lives have purpose and meaning when we connect with the divine. The belief that God is the center of everything encourages us to align our actions with His divine will. It invites us to live with intention, following the path He has set for us with trust that His plan will ultimately guide us toward what is best for us. The practice of putting God first serves as a foundation for our choices and decisions. It gives us clarity and direction, especially in moments of uncertainty or doubt. This becomes especially crucial in today's fast-paced world where distractions are many, and the temptation to chase fleeting worldly desires is ever present. Without an anchor, we can easily lose our way, overwhelmed by the pressure to achieve external success or acquire more possessions. When we embrace the idea of putting God first, it provides stability, helping us to ground our values in something that is lasting, steadfast, and dependable. We begin to view our circumstances not through the lens of fear or impatience, but with the understanding that every situation is part of a greater plan. God's presence in our lives becomes particularly evident in times of trial and hardship. The strength we draw from faith in difficult times cannot be understated. In many ways, putting God first can act as a source of comfort and peace during moments of loss, grief, or struggle. This does not mean that we will avoid adversity. Rather, it offers reassurance that God has already gone ahead of us and will remain with us through every challenge we face. Faith in God transforms our difficulties from obstacles into opportunities for growth and renewal. As we choose to trust His guidance and embrace His sovereignty, we become better equipped to endure even the most difficult experiences. Our patience, resilience, and courage are all enhanced through the knowledge that we are not walking this path alone. One of the most powerful aspects of putting God first is how it shapes our perspectives. When we consider everything in our lives through the lens of faith, we realize that material possessions, status, or success are transient. While these things can offer temporary satisfaction, they do not ultimately provide lasting fulfillment. True contentment is not achieved by acquiring more wealth or gaining social recognition. Instead, it is found in deepening our relationship with God, knowing that His love for us is unconditional and everlasting. This perspective helps us to detach ourselves from unhealthy desires and distractions. Instead, we focus on what truly matters: the love of God, the well-being of others, and the fulfillment of our purpose in Him. Putting God first also invites us to express love and service to others. As we cultivate our connection with God, our hearts and minds are transformed by His example of selflessness and compassion. When we align ourselves with His will, we understand the significance of serving others, helping those in need, and offering a kind word or hand to someone struggling. God's love extends beyond us to those around us. It inspires acts of kindness, generosity, and selflessness that can uplift others and strengthen our communities. Choosing to put God first impacts our moral and ethical choices. In a world that is often conflicted and morally ambiguous, the teachings of God provide us with guidance on how to navigate complex situations. His commandments or instructions give us the wisdom to discern right from wrong. Whether through the scriptures or inner conviction, God's principles provide a clear moral compass. In making decisions, we begin to ask ourselves what aligns with His teachings rather than what brings us immediate gratification or personal gain. Over time, this attitude becomes an integral part of who we are, influencing how we treat others, how we work, and how we pursue our passions and ambitions. Another vital aspect of putting God first is the peace it brings to our hearts and minds. Many people are often weighed down by anxiety or fear, questioning their future or grappling with the uncertainties of life. When we place God first in our lives, we surrender our worries and fears into His care. We come to realize that we cannot control everything and that there is comfort in knowing that God has a perfect plan for us. This doesn't mean that life becomes free of difficulties, but it empowers us to face challenges with an unwavering belief that everything will unfold in God's timing and according to His will. The peace of knowing we are in His hands allows us to approach life's ups and downs with a sense of calm and trust. The importance of putting God first also extends to the influence we have on others. As we prioritize God, our actions, words, and attitudes naturally reflect His presence. People observe the way we handle difficulties, how we respond to life's rewards and setbacks, and our approach to relationships. A life rooted in God's love becomes a testament to His power to transform and guide us. This example can encourage others to search for meaning and purpose in their own lives. By focusing on God and living out His principles, we set a positive example and become instruments of His light in the world. Putting God first also fosters a deeper sense of gratitude. When we acknowledge Him as the source of all blessings, both big and small, we begin to cultivate a heart of thankfulness. Our daily lives become imbued with appreciation for everything we have, and even for the things that challenge us. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to the abundance in our lives, fostering humility and increasing our joy in the simplest of moments. It is only by recognizing that everything we have is a gift from God that we are able to enjoy true happiness. Putting God first is not merely a one-time decision. It is a continuous practice. It means waking up each day and choosing to seek God's presence, aligning ourselves with His purpose for that day, and making choices that reflect our faith in Him. It involves surrendering our plans and desires to His will, knowing that He knows what is best for us. This constant engagement with God shapes the course of our lives, transforming every moment into an opportunity for growth and connection with the divine. Each day becomes a fresh opportunity to walk in faith, guided by His light and sustained by His love. Putting God first is a deeply transformative principle that transcends religious boundaries and touches the very core of our existence. By recognizing God as the center of our lives, we open ourselves to His guidance, peace, and fulfillment. We find strength during difficult times, wisdom in our decisions, and purpose in everything we do. Above all, we live lives that are rooted in love, compassion, and service to others, becoming instruments of God's will in a world that desperately needs hope and light. Spiritual fulfillment is an essential component of human well-being that transcends the immediate satisfaction derived from physical needs and material accomplishments. It is the deep sense of peace, joy, and purpose that comes from aligning one's life with higher, often divine principles and truths. Unlike temporary pleasures that fade with time, spiritual fulfillment offers lasting contentment that endures even amidst challenges and setbacks. It is a form of inner peace and wholeness that provides us with a sense of direction, resilience, and meaning. At its core, spiritual fulfillment is about the connection between the self and something greater, whether that is God, the universe, or an inner sense of purpose. For many people, spiritual fulfillment comes through a relationship with God, following His teachings and striving to live in accordance with divine will. This connection provides a foundation for identity and purpose, guiding individuals through the complexities and challenges of life with a clear sense of inner peace and a steady hand. This sense of meaning can anchor an individual in times of turmoil, giving them the strength to navigate hardships with the understanding that they are part of a larger plan and that their journey has greater significance beyond immediate circumstances. One key aspect of spiritual fulfillment is living a life aligned with one's deeper values. It goes beyond external measures of success, such as wealth, social status, or achievements. While these things may bring satisfaction for a time, they do not ultimately provide the lasting sense of happiness that arises from knowing that one is living authentically. Spiritual fulfillment invites individuals to reflect on their purpose in life, asking themselves how they can make a positive difference, pursue their passions with integrity, and serve others with compassion. By embracing the values that resonate with their souls, such as love, kindness, empathy, and generosity, individuals experience a sense of peace and contentment that cannot be achieved through external pursuits alone. The journey to spiritual fulfillment often begins with self-awareness. To live spiritually fulfilled lives, individuals must first cultivate a deeper understanding of who they are and what they believe in. This process of self-reflection allows for the discovery of the internal drivers that shape one's actions, choices, and desires. It involves setting aside distractions and taking time for introspection, asking profound questions about the meaning of life, the nature of existence, and the source of inner peace. These moments of contemplation are essential for spiritual growth because they lead individuals to discover their values and passions, which then guide them in the search for fulfillment. As we become more in touch with our true selves, we realize that spiritual fulfillment is not a one-time achievement, but a continuous, evolving process of growth and learning. Another essential part of spiritual fulfillment is the recognition that life has a deeper meaning beyond the struggles and circumstances we face. It is easy to become consumed by the difficulties of daily life, such as financial challenges, health concerns, relationship struggles, or feelings of loneliness. Yet, spiritual fulfillment encourages a shift in perspective. It invites individuals to rise above life's difficulties and see them as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. It reminds us that, while suffering and hardship are inevitable parts of life, they are not the final defining factors of our journey. When we look at life from a spiritual perspective, we recognize that every moment is an opportunity to cultivate patience, compassion, wisdom, and strength. These challenges do not define us. Instead, they are opportunities for us to lean into our spiritual practices, build resilience, and come closer to understanding the greater meaning of our lives. Engagement in practices that nurture the soul is another key aspect of attaining spiritual fulfillment. These practices often include prayer, meditation, reflection, mindfulness, and reading sacred or philosophical texts. These actions foster a connection to something bigger than ourselves and invite us into a state of stillness that opens our hearts and minds. Through regular spiritual practices, we can cultivate an inner environment where peace, wisdom, and clarity reside, allowing us to navigate life with a sense of calm, purpose, and assurance. Spiritual fulfillment is also greatly enhanced by serving others. True fulfillment arises not only from a deep connection with the divine, but from recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and helping those in need. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of giving, whether it is time, energy, love, or financial resources. When we serve others with an open heart, we create an environment where grace, kindness, and love flow, and this enriches our own spirits. Helping others provides a sense of satisfaction that material possessions or achievements cannot offer. Acts of kindness create a ripple effect, filling our hearts with joy and reinforcing the spiritual truth that everything is interconnected. In moments of giving, we experience a sense of fulfillment that resonates deep within, knowing that our actions make a meaningful difference in the world and bring us closer to our higher calling. Forgiveness is another vital aspect of spiritual fulfillment. Holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges can be incredibly draining emotionally and spiritually. These negative emotions create blocks that prevent us from achieving spiritual growth and peace. By choosing to forgive ourselves and others, we release these burdens and make space for healing and transformation. Forgiveness is an act of self-liberation and is essential to spiritual well-being. It opens our hearts to compassion, understanding, and love. It enables us to move beyond the limitations imposed by past hurts and to embrace the peace that comes with living in the present, unencumbered by the weight of old wounds. True spiritual fulfillment cannot be attained without embracing the freedom that forgiveness brings. When we speak of spiritual fulfillment, it is also important to recognize that it is a lifelong journey. It is not a destination to reach, but a process of continuous self-discovery, growth, and transformation. No matter how far we progress in our spiritual practices, there is always room to deepen our understanding, strengthen our relationship with the divine, and cultivate more love and compassion for ourselves and others. With every step we take on this journey, we move closer to discovering the true essence of who we are and what we are meant to be. This journey brings us back to the heart of spiritual fulfillment, living authentically and in harmony with the divine purpose bestowed upon us. Another aspect of spiritual fulfillment is its ability to transcend cultural, religious, or societal boundaries. While different people might express their spirituality in unique ways according to their faith traditions, the underlying principles of love, truth, compassion, and peace are universal. When individuals transcend external differences and tap into the shared values of spirituality, they experience the beauty of oneness with each other and the universe. This deep connection allows for a sense of belonging and purpose that enriches the soul. It brings an individual into alignment, not only with their inner self, but also with others and with the divine. The fulfillment that comes from spiritual life overflows into our daily experiences. A spiritually fulfilled individual approaches life differently with gratitude, patience, love, and understanding. They see challenges as opportunities for learning, appreciate the moments of quiet as time for reflection, and embrace the relationships in their lives as opportunities for growth. Their work, family, friendships, and creative pursuits are all informed by a sense of purpose that arises from spiritual fulfillment. Each day becomes an expression of their soul's journey, grounded in the deeper truths that resonate within them. Spiritual fulfillment is the realization of one's deep connection to the divine, to others, and to life itself. It is not a fleeting state, but a deep, lasting sense of peace, joy, and purpose that sustains us through life's challenges and brings out the best in us. Through reflection, practices that nurture the soul, acts of service, and a continuous journey of self-awareness and growth, we unlock the true meaning and purpose of our existence. Spiritual fulfillment teaches us that our ultimate satisfaction and happiness come not from material wealth or external accomplishments, but from living in alignment with our highest ideals and serving the greater good of humanity. Life is unpredictable and often filled with challenges that test our resilience, patience, and strength. Whether it's dealing with personal loss, facing illness, navigating financial difficulties, or confronting relational struggles, challenges are an unavoidable part of the human experience. However, it is in the way we respond to these challenges that our true character and faith are revealed. Faith becomes a crucial aspect of how we navigate life's obstacles because it provides us with the strength, perspective, and hope necessary to endure hardship. Life challenges can become more manageable when faced with faith, as it connects us to a deeper source of meaning and purpose, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles and that there is a higher purpose guiding our journey. Faith offers a lens through which we can interpret the difficulties we encounter. Instead of viewing challenges purely as obstacles or negative events, faith allows us to see them as opportunities for growth, development, and spiritual learning. The journey through adversity is often filled with valuable lessons, and faith can help us remain open to the growth that these experiences offer. It provides a framework for understanding that suffering and hardship are not necessarily punishment, but are sometimes tools that shape us and help us evolve into stronger, more compassionate individuals. Faith brings hope in times of despair. Life's challenges can sometimes feel overwhelming, and it is easy to succumb to feelings of helplessness and doubt. It is in these moments that faith becomes a lifeline, reminding us that there is always hope even in the darkest of circumstances. Faith provides a sense of assurance that we are being supported, even when we cannot see or feel it. It encourages us to trust that, although we may not understand the reasoning behind our struggles, there is a larger purpose at work. This trust provides comfort and relief, helping us hold on during times when our strength feels like it's running low. Another way faith helps us face challenges is by fostering resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover from difficult situations, to bounce back after experiencing setbacks, and to continue moving forward despite adversity. Faith is a powerful tool in building resilience, as it provides us with a sense of inner strength that helps us persevere. With faith, we do not face life's challenges alone. We have a connection to a higher power that empowers us to face whatever comes our way. It helps us move through difficulty with courage, knowing that we are not defined by our circumstances. Faith encourages a mindset that is focused on possibilities rather than limitations. It reminds us that every challenge can lead to new opportunities, personal transformation, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world. Faith shifts our perspective on suffering. Rather than seeing pain as something to be avoided at all costs, faith allows us to understand that pain, like other challenges in life, can have a purpose. In many religious traditions, suffering is seen as an integral part of the human experience, and it is often believed to be the means by which we grow spiritually. Faith teaches us that hardships refine us, building our character and giving us compassion and empathy for others. Through suffering, we can develop patience, gratitude, and a deeper connection to others who are experiencing their own trials. When we face hardships with faith, we learn to see the light in the midst of darkness, embracing the idea that there is always something to be gained, even in moments of difficulty. Faith encourages self-reflection, which is especially helpful when dealing with life's challenges. Reflecting on our challenges, our reactions, and our feelings can lead to deeper understanding and spiritual clarity. Through faith, we are encouraged to seek introspection and ask ourselves why we are struggling with certain situations, how we can respond better, and what lessons we are meant to learn. Faith doesn't always provide direct answers to our questions or solve our problems immediately, but it offers a perspective that helps us understand the significance of the process rather than just focusing on the outcome. It helps us appreciate the journey of growth that happens during hard times and realize that the challenges we face are part of a larger divine plan that we may not fully understand in the moment. Faith also promotes a sense of community during tough times. When we are struggling, it is easy to feel isolated or alone, but faith reminds us that we are connected to a larger network of people and a higher power. For those with religious faith, community can serve as a significant support system. Churches, prayer groups, and faith-based organizations provide a space where individuals can come together, share their burdens, and offer support to one another. In these communities, we find a shared strength that helps lift us up when we feel down. Knowing that others are walking alongside us, that they have faced or are facing similar struggles, can offer comfort and reassurance. The collective strength of a supportive community can provide encouragement and inspire hope when our personal resolve might feel weak. When facing life challenges, faith can also guide our actions and responses. Faith teaches us the importance of compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and humility. In the midst of personal hardship, it is easy to become consumed by negative emotions such as anger, frustration, or fear. However, faith provides us with the tools to address these emotions and to respond in ways that align with our higher values. Through faith, we are reminded that the way we approach challenges, how we treat ourselves and others, can greatly affect our experience of those challenges. If we allow ourselves to act with kindness and integrity, we not only contribute positively to others, but we also create a sense of peace within ourselves. This positive approach allows us to endure hardship with dignity and grace. One powerful aspect of faith when facing challenges is the belief in divine timing. In many religious traditions, there is an understanding that everything happens in its own time according to a higher plan. While we may not always understand why certain things happen or why they happen at specific times, faith assures us that divine timing is at work in our lives. It teaches us to trust that there is a purpose behind every experience, even when we can't see it right away. This belief in divine timing helps us avoid frustration and impatience, knowing that the answers will come when the time is right. The role of prayer or meditation in the face of life challenges is also significant. Prayer and meditation provide a space where individuals can connect with the divine, express their worries, and seek comfort and guidance. This act of connecting with God or a higher power provides immense peace, helping individuals process their emotions and uncertainties. In times of crisis, the simple act of pausing, praying, or meditating can ground us, helping to restore a sense of balance and perspective. By spending time in prayer or meditation, we invite peace into our hearts, knowing that we are heard and that we have a source of strength to lean on when the weight of life becomes overwhelming. Faith calls us to remember our worth no matter the circumstances. During challenging moments, it's easy to fall into negative thought patterns or self-doubt. Faith teaches that our value is not dependent on our successes or failures, but is inherent in our creation. With this understanding, we can endure challenges without losing sight of our self-worth. We understand that regardless of external situations, we are loved, worthy, and capable of overcoming life's challenges with the help of our faith and inner strength. Life's challenges are an inevitable part of the human experience. They test our strength and resilience, often pushing us to our limits. However, faith plays a pivotal role in how we face these challenges. It offers hope when despair seems overwhelming, strengthens our resilience, and fosters a sense of perspective that allows us to see hardship as an opportunity for growth. Through faith, we are able to navigate difficult times with grace, trust, and courage, relying on a higher power to guide us. Faith not only helps us cope with life's challenges, but also provides us with tools to thrive despite adversity, reminding us that through every trial, we are never truly alone. Having a positive influence on others is one of the most impactful ways we can live our lives. Every person we meet or interact with has the potential to be changed by our words, actions, and attitude. As we go through life, we leave an imprint on others, sometimes subtle, sometimes obvious, that can have lasting effects. The importance of positively influencing others cannot be overstated. It not only contributes to the well-being of those around us, but also shapes our own lives and enriches our experiences. By fostering an environment of kindness, understanding, and encouragement, we can create a ripple effect that transcends boundaries and brings about positive change in communities and even the wider world. One of the most profound ways to influence others positively is by setting a good example. Actions speak louder than words, and people often look to our behavior as a model for their own. When we consistently demonstrate values such as honesty, integrity, and compassion, those who observe us are more likely to mirror those same values. Setting a good example encourages those around us to be their best selves and fosters a culture of positive behavior. Our actions, whether big or small, show others what it looks like to live with authenticity and integrity. If we want to influence the world in a positive way, we must first embody the characteristics we hope to inspire in others. It's through our example that others learn about respect, accountability, and empathy. Equally important is the way we engage with others. Kindness is a transformative force, and a single act of kindness can have a profound impact on someone's life. Sometimes people are going through struggles that we may not see on the surface. A kind word, a gesture of support, or even simply offering our time and attention can provide immense relief and encouragement. When we offer kindness without expecting anything in return, we help create an atmosphere of trust and goodwill. This encourages others to adopt a more compassionate approach to their own relationships and interactions. Kindness fosters feelings of connection and support, which ultimately contributes to building stronger communities and networks where people feel safe, valued, and understood. Positive influence also involves listening and being present for others. When people feel heard and understood, it creates a deep connection and builds trust. Listening attentively to others validates their feelings and experiences. In today's world, it can be easy to become distracted, but giving someone our full attention in a conversation is a powerful way to show care. Being present not only makes others feel valued, but also gives us a chance to learn from different perspectives. Through listening, we gain insight into others' needs, desires, and challenges, which allows us to offer advice or encouragement that is more empathetic and effective. Active listening is a gift that creates mutual respect and fosters an environment where others feel safe to share, knowing that their thoughts will be taken seriously. The power of encouraging others to reach their potential cannot be underestimated. When we recognize the strengths in those around us and offer words of encouragement, it can have a tremendous effect on their confidence and motivation. Sometimes people are unsure of their abilities or are going through periods of self-doubt. A few words of affirmation and encouragement from someone they respect can make all the difference. It helps them see their worth and potential, which drives them to act with greater confidence and enthusiasm. Encouragement gives others the courage to take risks, pursue their dreams, and overcome obstacles, often transforming their outlook on life. By fostering an environment where encouragement is the norm, we help others believe in themselves and empower them to grow and succeed. Being a positive influence means understanding the impact of our words. Words have the power to build or break, encourage or discourage, unite or divide. The way we speak to others, especially in times of difficulty or stress, can make a significant impact on their well-being and perspective. Offering words of empathy, gratitude, or praise can lift others up in ways that sometimes go unnoticed. On the other hand, negative words or harsh criticisms can leave long-lasting scars that take years to heal. It is essential to use words wisely, speaking with gentleness, kindness, and encouragement whenever possible. By choosing to uplift rather than bring down, we contribute to a positive atmosphere that supports growth, respect, and connection. Mentorship is another powerful way of exerting a positive influence on others. Many people have had mentors or role models in their lives, whether personally or professionally, who have guided them through challenging times or provided valuable wisdom. Mentorship helps others navigate the complexities of life, offering practical advice, emotional support, and a sense of direction. When we take on the role of a mentor, we provide others with the benefit of our experience and knowledge. This positive guidance can help someone achieve their goals, develop skills, and avoid unnecessary pitfalls. Mentorship encourages individuals to grow, both personally and professionally, by sharing the insights we've gained from our own journeys. Whether formally or informally, mentorship can transform lives, giving others the tools they need to make informed choices and move forward with confidence. Another vital aspect of positively influencing others is the ability to encourage collaboration and teamwork. Collaboration allows individuals to share ideas, experiences, and resources, enriching everyone involved. By promoting cooperation and teamwork, we help individuals recognize the value of working together towards shared goals. We become leaders not by asserting dominance, but by fostering unity, encouraging inclusivity, and creating environments where everyone's contribution is respected. Positive influence in the form of teamwork helps to break down barriers and create opportunities for collective success. It builds a sense of community where people feel motivated, supported, and inspired to do their best work. In many cases, our positive influence extends beyond our immediate circle. Whether through charity work, community involvement, or simply standing up for what is right, we can influence those outside our immediate family or workplace as well. When we engage in service, we show others the power of selflessness and the impact that giving back can have on the wider world. Small acts of generosity or volunteerism often inspire others to act in kind, creating a ripple effect of kindness and support. Whether through acts of charity, creating positive awareness about important causes, or standing up for justice and fairness, we have the ability to use our influence to improve the lives of those around us. Through collective action, we help create a society that values compassion, cooperation, and understanding. Influencing others positively requires authenticity. People can often tell when someone's behavior is insincere, and when we try to influence others with false intentions or manipulative tactics, we lose credibility and trust. True positive influence comes from a place of genuineness, acting out of care and concern, with no hidden agenda. When we live with authenticity, we inspire others to do the same, creating a more open and transparent environment. When people feel that we are being genuine with them, they are more likely to be receptive to the positive energy and messages we bring. Having a positive influence on others is a powerful and transformative force that has the potential to change lives. Through kindness, empathy, encouragement, active listening, and serving as positive role models, we can help those around us grow and thrive. The ripples of positive influence can stretch far beyond our immediate relationships, shaping communities, workplaces, and even societies. By embodying positive traits, engaging meaningfully with others, and spreading positivity, we not only impact the lives of others, but also cultivate our own personal growth and fulfillment. Our lives, when aligned with the principles of integrity, compassion, and authenticity, become a beacon of light that guides others toward positive change and growth.